Hey, Chris here. I hope you're all doing well. Today I want to take a look at the Apple AirPods Pro. Have I found a new favorite travel accessory? So let's go ahead and jump right into this. With the lack of travel in 2020, it's given me time to take a step back and look at ways that I can possibly save space and weight in my bags. So if you've had a chance to watch my most recent upload, I did take a look at the Apple AirPods. I did discuss in that video that I currently travel with the Bose QC35s. And as much as I love these headphones, it is just a big bulky case these come in. But one feature that I absolutely love about the QC35s is the active noise canceling ability and how good these are. So one pair of earbuds that continuously come up in those talks as far as active noise canceling headphones and earbuds go are the Apple AirPods Pro. So I've been really excited and wanting to take a closer look at these. So just a really quick kind of side-by-side size comparison with the AirPods, just in case you're in the market or are trying to decide between the two. Again, this is not a technical review by any means, but just want to show what these look like. So the actual size of the cases are going to be very similar. You'll definitely notice that the AirPods Pro is going to be larger and it's going to weigh a little bit more. But overall, a similar style, and they are going to be lightweight and they'll fit in your pocket or your bag extremely well. So no concerns there. The actual earbuds themselves, let me take out a couple here. You can definitely tell these are both Apple products, just their fit and finish. The AirPods is going to be, I guess, have a longer stem if you can tell. And it's going to be a more plastic build, whereas AirPods Pro is going to be more compact. We'll have the silicone top tip that's going to help seal the sound in your ear and help keep some of those outside noises out when you don't need it, but will also just help in that overall fit of the earbud. So let me go ahead. I'll actually put these in my ear just to show what these look like. And you can tell very quickly when you pull these out of the cases that they're both extremely well made. So your typical Apple quality. So again, just wanted to quickly show what these look like side by side. Next, what I want to do is get into more of a side-by-side top comparison between the Bose QC35s and the Apple AirPods Pro. And again, this is not a technical review, more of my pros and cons of these two headphones / earbuds. Let me start by saying that this is not a true apples to apples comparison by any means. There's a lot of differences between the headphones and the earbuds here. But one of the first things that probably comes to mind with both of these is how well do they cancel noise out. So I have been using the Bose QC35s the last few years, and I can definitely attest to how well they work. These work extremely well. So one of the first things I do when I get on the plane, when I'm flying, turn these on and it just takes all that noise around me away. So the hum of the engines, all the sounds that you hear when you fly are pretty much gone with these, and I can just concentrate on what I'm watching or what I'm listening to. So just to show what these look like when you put them on, they are extremely padded and they're extremely comfortable as well. So when I do fly, I normally wear a hat, as you probably guessed, and I will talk a little bit about that shortly as well. So just to show what the AirPods Pro looks like. And again, the first thing you'll notice is just how the size difference is huge in both of these. So let's talk about some similarities in these, and let's start with the active noise canceling ability. So like I mentioned previously, the Bose QC35s do an excellent job of canceling noise out. And this even works well when I'm wearing a hat, but it would probably be a little bit better if I did wear these without a hat on. Probably just help just a hair here. But even without using the noise canceling ability of these, they're still going to block out a lot of exterior noise just because they're going over your ear. And with the padding and how they fit your head, again, it's just going to typically block out some noise anyway. The AirPods Pro, and this is one thing I did want to mention and make sure I made a point of mentioning, is that you need to try the different tips in these. When I received these, I had the medium tips on because that's, I believe, what they ship with. Super comfortable. So I love the way they fit, but I just was not having a very good experience with the noise canceling ability of these. I thought, well, I can tell, but from what I'm reading, I just couldn't see it. So what I did was I switched from medium to large, and it made a world of difference of how well these actually work as far as canceling the noise out. To me, it made a world of difference, and it took it from maybe blocking out, and this is just some numbers, maybe 50% up to maybe 70 to 75%. So it was a huge difference for me. And I have been working at home some recently, and when I put these in and turn the active noise canceling on, then a lot of times if somebody's here and they want my attention, they have to come up and tap me on the shoulder, because not only am I into what my work is, but these do a really good job when I'm listening to music. So again, to me, the noise canceling ability on both of these are extremely well. And one thing I will mention though is that these are earbuds though. So don't expect the same level as the Bose, but they do a really good job. So I'll just have to put it like that. Sound quality, that's another big one. And to me, sound quality is so subjective. I've watched so many different videos on YouTube on headphones and wireless speakers recently. And because I'm using a cheap set of headphones when I watch my laptop, then I can't tell the difference. So I know a lot of times, what sounds good to me might not sound good to you. Plus, if I'm trying to show something on YouTube, I just don't think it comes across very well. But sound quality in both of these are going to be extremely good. I've always loved the way the Bose sound. But I will have to admit now, since I've had the Apple AirPods, I actually prefer the sound with the Apple AirPods. To me, it's going to give me a little bit more bass, believe it or not. And I do like bass in my music, and I do prefer the sound of the Apple AirPods Pro. I might be crazy. I might be the only one out there that feels this way. But just having these the last few weeks, I would have to say I would prefer the Apple as far as sound quality goes. So again, build quality is top notch on both of these, and it should be because of what you're paying as far as price goes. So again, both are extremely good at what they do, and both of these are going to be really, really good travel companions. But the point of this video is to try to get away from these and move to something different. So again, that's a lot of the positive aspects of these. So next I want to move to some pros and let you know, have I found my new favorite travel accessory, or do I want to continue using these even though it's a little bit bulkier of a case? So I do want to touch on just some quick kind of cons of both of these. And plus I want to talk about these compared next to each other real quick as well. And again, this is not a technical review. I think I've said that a few times. So the Bose QC35s, as comfortable as they are, to me, once you wear these for an extended period of time, they are going to get warm on your ears. They can get a little uncomfortable, and you might be in a situation like I am a lot of times where you're just adjusting them. You want to take them off for a few minutes or whatever the case might be. So again, these can get warm on your ears. They can get uncomfortable. But for me, I've always overlooked that because of all the other pros that these bring to the table. The other thing is, if you do have to get up and use the restroom on the plane, a lot of times I'm just not comfortable walking with these on my head for some reason. So I have to get out the case and put them back in and make sure they're secure and all that good stuff. So it's a hassle. And I know I could probably just wear them and not be a big deal, but that's kind of what I've always done. So the other thing is battery life. These do get approximately 20 hours of battery life, which to me is really good. But there's other products on the market that's going to give you longer battery life. I think up to 30, 35 hours of battery life. But these are very good on standby as well. I've not used these in months, and they still had some really good battery life left. So I really like that. So, and of course the case is bulky. This is going to take up more space. So just again, some cons of these. The Apple AirPods, and I briefly touched on this earlier, two that I really can think of. The first one is the tip of these. And to me, the medium was a lot more comfortable. So I like those more, but the large does a better job of canceling all the outside noises. So to me, there's a little bit of compromise there. For you, it might not be an issue. You might get the medium or the large, and they fit extremely well. I'm not a huge fan of the in-ear earbuds. For these, though, I'm willing to make an exception. I actually prefer the way the Apple AirPods sit in my ear. but these do such a good job and give you such good music quality that I'm willing to accept some of that as well. So again, a little bit of trade-off there. And then there's just a lack of ability to control your volume physically on the earbud itself. So you either have to use your device or you have to talk to Siri. And that'd be kind of strange in an airplane. I don't know, just me. But I usually use my device anyway, so not a big deal. So now some ways that these kind of, compare some ways, trying to think of a good way to put it, to where there's some differences here. So one thing I wanted to note about the Bose QC35s is that these are Bluetooth, but they also do come with a wire, and they even come with an adapter. And why is that important? To me, it's important because when you travel, a lot of times when you fly, you're going to have a screen on the back of the seat in front of you. And where that comes into play is you can hook this directly to that seat entertainment center that you have in front of you, that TV screen. So even if you're flying internationally, a lot of times you might need the adapter to plug in. And again, very convenient. You still have the ability to use the noise canceling part of these headphones. So I love that. I love having a wire. Plus, if your battery gets low, or this is actually going to save battery life as well because you're not using that Bluetooth capability. The AirPods don't have that. So if you have that in-seat entertainment system that you're trying to watch, you're not going to be able to use these. These are only going to attach to your device, whether you have an iPad or an iPhone or whatever the case might be. So you're going to be limited as far as how you can use these. And like I mentioned, the battery life on these are extremely different. These do give you up to 24 hours, which is good. But after 4.5 to 5, you're going to have to recharge these. They do have a quick charge capability though, and at that point you might want to recharge anyway because they've been in your ear so long. But again, these are going to give you continuous, where you do have to at least take these out temporarily to recharge. So some main differences here, but a big one, and what it really is going to come down to me, is comfort. And like I mentioned, me wearing a hat all the time, put these on top of a hat, again, after long-term usage, these do become uncomfortable for me. I have to take a break. I have to readjust. I have to take them off for a little bit. I'm not getting that with the AirPods Pro. So to me, comfort in itself is going to go a long way with these. Plus, just the extra weight of these on your head. Not a huge weight, but it's enough that over time, again, it's going to be something you notice. And it's going to be something, especially if you have a neck pillow, you want to rest, you want to lay your head to the side. It's so much harder to do with these. So that's where the AirPods Pro really shine, is the fact that a lot of times you're going to put these in, you're not going to realize they're even in your ear. So I do want to finish very quickly and let you know if these have become my new favorite accessory. Now the moment of truth. Are the Apple AirPods Pro my new favorite travel accessory? And will these replace my beloved QC35s? You probably all know the answer to this, but absolutely. Absolutely love the Apple AirPods Pro. These have exceeded all expectations I've had. The number one complaint I do have about these is the price. Like with most things, I'm so budget minded that thinking that these cost around $200 is so expensive. But to me, what you're getting with these, the sound quality, the active noise canceling ability, these things are awesome. I probably would not pay $250 for these. To me, I could not stomach spending $250 on any pair of earbuds, to be honest. But once they get to $199 and lower, it makes it a little bit more reasonable, I guess. But again, these are Apple products. They work seamlessly with those iPhones, iPads, Macs. So again, just another reason, if you're vested in the Apple ecosystem, to maybe take a look at these. I know there's other cheaper products on the market, but these are so much better than anything I've tried. And again, I've not tried them all, but the ones that I've tried, these are by far my favorite. They're super comfortable. They're super lightweight. It's going to fit in my pocket. It's going to fit in my bag. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to think about it. It's going to save me a little bit of space. Not a huge amount of space, but it is a start. So I'm excited about that. So I know 2020 has been just a crazy, unbelievable year in so many different ways. So I'm really excited for 2021. Hopefully we'll have the ability to travel more. I know that's yet to be seen. Maybe middle to end of next year, travel will be possible. That's the hope we have currently. But as always, thank you so much for taking time to watch. Please like, subscribe, and leave any comments you have. Would love to hear what your thoughts are on these earbuds, any other earbuds or headphones that you love. Again, thank you so much.